Hi guys, Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to do something different. Like normally I do pinks, blues, reds, Christmassy nails, and I thought I'm going to create something in green sheet. I hope you will really enjoy it as well. Check it out. Yeah, that's what we are going to create it. So not over the top, very elegant look, and I hope you will really enjoy this tutorial. If you're new in here, hit the subscribe button. If you're existing subscriber, hit the share button for me, please. So I'm going to show you this beautiful look. I've got just a nail file and I'm scratching the surface of the natural nail plate. There is lots of tutorials, guys, on like a proper nail prep. So when I'm working on the fake finger, I'm not as careful when I would work on the client. And I really want you to go and check, like, if you're new to this channel, go and check my nail prep, my form applications, and this way you don't miss anything. So I have scratched the surface of the natural nail. Of course, has to be done properly, like no shiny places. Dehydrate with the blue scrub. And then we are going to apply the form. On the fake finger, I need a tiny bit of the tape. And this is going to be a struggle now. Because I have lost the end of the tape. So I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Guys, imagine taking ages, like finding the end of the tape. That it happened to me many times when we're doing the parcels, like in the morning, to send all the products you have ordered. Oh gosh, this is a big disaster. So I'm applying a tiny bit of this tape. It's holding my form much better, like much better. And now we are going to take a sculpting form. So I'm using the Nail Perfect sculpting forms. And today we are going to record maximum one more tutorial because I need a new roll of the forms. I've got only two in the house, but now 2 forms left. This is the second one, so I'm just applying a back of the sticker in there, open up the wings and form behave, because I've got only one go to put you in if I want to record it one more design for you guys. And maybe for a change we will go for a stiletto tip. So usually I kind of design on the go. I have no clue what I'm doing really. It's kind of comes when I'm working really. And then once the form is rolled, I'm going to apply it on the nail. And I like my forms, you guys know that I like my forms to kind of come up straight, even going a little bit up. Okay, so pinch it really well. Squeeze it in between your fingers. Nice stiletto shape. Stay there, just stay there, please. Okay, and then once I'm happy with it, I need to check the side view. Now I'm happy with it. And then we can apply the product. So after the form is applied, because we have touched the nail so many times, I suggest you guys dehydrate again. So a quick dehydration. And then wait for it to dry and apply Universal Air Bond. And I love Universal Air Bond because it's working perfect for both acrylics and gels. The right form application is the crucial, like the way we apply the form, that's the shape we are going to get. And you can see, guys, the form bothers me a little bit because it's not perfect. Okay, and wait for it to dry, and then use the oval gel brush to apply the gel product. I will start with the nail bed, so nice and thin layer on the entire nail bed. And when you're working on the nail bed, you can kind of press it a little bit harder, like making sure you cap the free edge properly. And then once we've got that ready, I'm going to build up the free edge. So I'm picking up another scoop of the product. The product is very watery, so I have to work fast. And then extend my free edge. All the way down to the letter L. Or maybe longer. No, don't go too long. No one wears the nails this length. So obviously on your clients you would go much shorter, but I want to just make the things more complicated for myself and want to add a little bit more length. Okay. Once this layer is applied, I'm going to cook my model. So inside. And so she doesn't fall down, I need to hold her. And then we will be able to build up the apex. And I'm so interested like how this chrome is going to look on the nails. I actually never done it, green nails. And the chrome, I think maybe that's the reason why I wanted to use this color, because I think it will look awesome too. Okay, so my nail cure a couple seconds longer and then we can move on into the next step. If this is a first tutorial, as I say, go back and check previous ones. There is lots of videos on this channel, lots of great tips. I'm working like on showing how to do this nails and my other hand as well, which I think is even prettier than this one. And there is lots of designs, lots of salon work as well. So absolutely different things. There is this set as well, yeah, and this one is so much prettier. Like I like it much better. Okay, now it's the time for a round 2. So I'm picking up a scoop of the product and apply another thin layer on the entire nail. And with this layer, we are going to fix any missing places. So I've got just a tiny bit of the product missing in there. I'm going to apply the thickness to my free edge. And then once I'm happy with it, I'm going to pick up a huge scoop of the product, like really as big as you can, and build up the apex of my nail. So this is a very long nail and you really want to work only through the middle, especially when the gel is so runny, like when it's so warm. You only got the time to work in the middle, and that's what I'm doing. So only apply my gel to the middle and give it a cure. You don't want to wait any longer and no more time for fixing any bits and pieces. Now I need to make sure it is going to cure properly. So I'm holding. Actually, when I was looking at this middle finger, I was thinking like, gosh, maybe we should do green and silver ombre, but then that will break my idea of the silver chrome, which I wanted to put it on the top. Oh my gosh, what I'm going to do. No, I need to show you this different type of technique which came to my mind when I was playing with the different designs. So my tip is almost cured, and just so I can curate it a little bit better, I'm going to pull this form down now. Okay, and now I can put full finger inside. I have touched it with my fingers just because obviously this is not a human, it's a fake finger, and I'm holding it into the funny angle, so I have to make sure my product is cured on the entire nail. So a couple seconds longer, and then we will just check the shape of it, check any missing places. When we're working with such a long length of the nails, it is impossible to build it in the 2 layers, and I'm just honest with you. Okay, no, it's not impossible. No, it's impossible. I don't think so, like to get the good structure and a good shape. So I would say up to there. Maybe this is a maximum length. I would use just like one thin layer and then the apex. And anything longer, you need this kind of third layer for perfection. Okay, so that's my tip fully cure, and what I'm going to do it now, as you can see it, I'm missing quite a lot of product in this place, so I'm taking another scope. Don't put any more on the sides, I've got so much to file now, like far too much. And also you can see, because it's so warm, the gel is like a water, and I just need to add up a little bit more strength into my apex and fill up those places here. And this is perfect now, like so much nicer. Okay, I want you to guys always see the side view as well. And now, because I've got less product, I can also play with this product a little bit longer, like to move it into the place I want it as well. Okay, when we've got so much product, we don't play too much with it, because it might end up bad. And now I'm going to give it a cure to it. So this is going to be a 60 seconds cure, and then once it's cure, we are going to give it a nice shape. So I'm closing all my products and putting it on the side. You don't want any dust to get in there. Okay, that's my tip almost cure. So we are going to use the UV cleanser to remove the inhibition layer. Okay, remove the inhibition layer. And now it's the time to shape this nail. So I need to remove all this bulk of the product in here. On the other side. And you have to keep those kind of V shape, because we are going for an extreme stiletto. Obviously on the clients I wouldn't do it as long and as pointy stiletto nails. They are not pointy, they are true stiletto. They're really going to be nice and sharp at the free edge. This is more of the competition kind of style nail rather than nails for the clients. But if I show you on something more extreme, then it is much easier to do it on a shorter nails or not as long nails as well. Okay, I'm going to shorten it a little bit, just so it's not as sharp. Like for a magazine work, I would go even more pointy, like almost like a needle at the end. For a client, we would round it off even more than this. Okay, now I'm just smoothing out everything. And then take a brush just so I could see where I am. Okay, I still want to go a little bit more pointy, just for the effect of it. And when we're filing for a chrome, you need to make sure the nail is really nicely filed and smooth. So what I'm doing now is entire nail. I'm just going and smoothing out any imperfections. And this movement is perfect. I love this movement, like, because I'm working with the full file. So first of all, it's much quicker, like, for me to file the entire nail. And the longer the nails, the longer the time it is to obviously complete the set. So on the salon, I normally work like about an hour and a half on a client for a full set. For my nails, I would take about 3 hours, always. And same for the clients which want a longer set of the nails, I would take about 2 hours. If they want absolutely beautiful set of the nails, then 3 hours as well. Unfortunately, I don't get many of the clients requesting a sculpted set. Most of them want the nails on the tips, and I think it will be really nice if I will show you some designs on the tips as well. Okay, so that's my nail filed, and now I'm just going to take a buffer and buff it the entire nail. Blended everything around the cuticle area. For the chromes, you really need to have a absolutely perfect filed nail. And it is okay to use the buffer. The gel is going to stick to it. It's a different story if we would use like a buffer which gives the high shine, then the gel wouldn't stick to it. Okay, that's my nail filed. And now I'm just going to clean the dust, take a blue scrub, clean the entire nail, grab away the mist which we have done, and apply the top coat, because we need to apply the chrome on the entire nail. So I'm going to use the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. And this is very important, how you apply your chrome. You need to make sure it is really nice and even all over. You cannot have any holes, any bits and pieces of the dust, nothing. Like, it has to be just perfect. Okay, so after I have applied it, I would go and I would check it, how the light reflecting through it. So this isn't a perfect nail, I can see it already after the light reflecting. It gives me a broken line at the top and here, so that's mean I didn't file it properly. So that's a good lesson for you guys as well to learn. And it will show in a chrome. I'm just not going to fix it. Goes back inside the lamp exactly 60 seconds. So for chrome, the filing is crucial. Like, basically what I always recommend to do it, and that's what I'm doing for my clients as well. After you have filed it and you have put your buffer away, pick it up again and just give it a couple more movements, and that's way you will always get a perfect results, because you are doing something which is extra, which you really didn't want to do it because you thought it was perfect. I don't want to hide anything from you in the tutorials, like, because that's the way how we learn. Like, I think that's the best way, if you can see it, those things as well, because if you don't see the mistakes, you are not able to improve them. And that was my best way to learn in a salon as well. Like, when I started doing nails, I was taking pictures of them, I was zooming it in, and I was trying to search any kind of mistakes I have created, so I was able to fix them. And then we are going to put this beautiful chrome. Oh, so noisy. Sorry, guys. It's actually, I think it is so nice and Christmassy color, like really nice. And they are from the Born Pretty. Always, for any kind of products I'm using, I'm trying to give you the links in the descriptions of the video, unless I really don't know where I got them from. and they are really kind of old. Like, I mean, I'm doing nails a wee while now, so some of the products might be really old. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love that. I really do. Let me pull this finger away just so it is not going to dirty my hand model. And I kind of love doing the chrome with my finger as well, so I don't want to get my model dirty. But look at this chrome, is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I am in love. And the blue chrome, I need to get some blue chrome. Oh my goodness, my shopping list is unbelievably huge. What you think, cameraman? It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, actually it's not too bad once we put the chrome. I thought it is going to look much worse, to be honest, guys. Okay, so I can put my model back in. Then take a file and give couple scratches. And the reason for it is because we are going to apply the shiny top coat on top of the shiny. It might not stick in really well, and that's why I always give a scratches. Now let's apply the top coat because we need to protect our chrome. Okay, so I'm just applying the top coat. And this is the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. If you want to have the chromes really nice, I have, like, if you existing subscriber, you have probably heard me saying that you really need to remove any excess of the pigment, because otherwise it's kind of give you those grainy look and you really don't want that. So let me cook my nail, stick my holder back in, and we can do another part of the design, like, and that's what I really wanted to show you. But also I wanted to show you this green chrome as well, or I wanted to show it to myself more, to be honest, because I have never done it this color, and now I'm going to do it for some of my clients. I've got one lady which actually loves green nails sometimes, so so I think, yeah, it will be really nice to do it for her. On the side I'm going to put a tiny bit of the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. So tiny bit of the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. It's hardly visible because it's clear. Put it on the side because we need to give it a couple scratches to our chrome. Okay, so our chrome is protected. And just so my model looks a little bit nicer, I'm going to give her a clean. And I had so many great names, guys, for this model. There was the one actually which I remember, it was Crystal. There was really nice one which I liked it quite a lot, but I can't remember this name now. But the Crystal, I remember Crystal one. And then someone suggested Mishka as well, and I wasn't sure. Actually, this is funny, guys. Sorry, I'm just going to scratch it and talk. This is actually really funny because the girl wrote it, you should call your model Mishka. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad now. Mishka. And Mishka, I think, is just like a Russian name, Mishka, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, could be. But you could also say Mishka, and Mishka is like
In Polish language.
in Polish language a little teddy bear girl. And then you could also say Myszka, and Myszka is a little mouse. So depends how you pronounce this word, it will give you a different result. So I thought that would be pretty interesting as well. You can say it like nicely to your wife as well. The husband can say it to the wife as well, Myszka. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm going to scratch the nail. You have to do it very gentle. So first of all, you are not going to remove the chrome, but also you have to do it as strong enough that there is no shiny places left. Because if there will be a shiny places left, the next part of the design is not going to work. So I'm really checking, and I'm taking to the maximum, but at the same time to the minimum. Okay, move this back in there, clean the dust, and now I can see it. I've got tiny bit more shiny place in there, so look in the light, and this is crucial for this design to look nice. Okay, clean it. Gosh, I'm now curious, should I buff it more or not? That's it, no more. I must buff. It's in the middle, and middle is always right. Okay, clean the nail. So for this design, you always need to buff, otherwise the chrome is going to stick in everywhere. And now I'm going to take, this is a Nail Perfect brush, but I'm so bad, I don't know the name of it. It's artistic brush. It's not a painting fine liner. The painting fine liner is a thin brush, and this one is the medium size brush, and it's actually quite nice for painting like those kind of frosty-ish looks. I've got tiny bit of white left over, and that's how I created those kind of design as well. And this time I'm going to paint it with the top coat. So tiny bit of the top coat. Press it hard and then press it light. Press it hard and then light. Hard and light. Hard, light. I hope the camera can catch. Yes, camera can catch it. Another design, guys, you need to check it. The ones which was painted matte and shiny top coat, like those frosty looks, absolutely amazing. You have to go back and check it. And I want one more going this way now. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of shaking with my brush a little bit, pressing harder and then very little press, and one more. Gosh, I don't know if I want it more on the one side or I want it all over, Patrick. One side or all over?
All over this time.
All over this time, he says. Okay. Press it hard and light. Hard and light. And the last one just in there. Okay, so we have created like a top coat design. Now it is time to cure it. So I'm going to put it inside the lamp for 60 seconds. In the meantime, we are going to prepare paint on French gel. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so many different techniques in one design. I love it. I love combination of the things. I think it's always more interesting. There is so much going on the nails that the designs looks much more rich, but still in those kind of elegant, not over the top look. Okay, and we are going to use maybe this one. And we are going to use this one. The more stuff I've got on my desk, the better. I can pick up different things. And this is a chrome from the Nail Perfect one as well. It's a silver one, but most of my chromes I get it from the Born Pretty because they've got the colorful ones. And this ones I have mixed it on my own. There is a tutorial of those nails as well, and there is tutorial of those beautiful nails too. Okay, my tip is cure, and we are going to do on top. I mean, to be honest, it looks quite nice on its own if we would stick a couple gems to it or something, or just go with the white around it. Yeah, that will look so pretty as well. But my idea was to take a silver chrome and now apply the silver chrome over it. So that was my idea. Okay, and the chrome is going to stick in only to the places where we've got the top coat. It's not going to stick into the places which we have buffed, and that's why it was so crucial to buff it properly, because otherwise you would have those places where the chrome would stick in, and this is so nice. And now we've got another choices. Oh my goodness. So obviously the more like, I usually love to design on the way I go, because now my eyes can see it, my heart can feel it. That's what I could do is I could take a top coat and just top coated those silver ones and then keep the chrome matte. That would be pretty interesting. So this is a one idea. Yeah, that's actually, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Or we could just apply top coat all over, and that's what I thought I'm going to do it, and then do a sugar around it as well, just to make this design more interesting. Oh my goodness. I'm going to make it even, oh gosh, but then I want to show the, Patrick, what should we do? Shiny green or not shiny green?
Not shiny.
Not shiny. Okay, he's making my life complicated.
Mhm.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I will talk to you through different options. So one option would be to make it shiny. So what we will do is apply the top coat all over. But I'm curious. I want to see it, how it will look shiny.
Okay.
Maybe half
Mm.
matte, half shiny.
Or just on the middle of the finger, just straight line, the shiny.
And
Yeah.
then matte on the side.
On-
Okay. But then the chrome needs to be shiny as well.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, the easy way is just apply the top coat all over. Then we get the shiny green and shiny chrome. And then once it's cured, paint on French gel for a sugar. So that's one of the options. And the second option is to take the top coat on the side and go over with the top coat on the design which we have created to protect it. So our matte green is going to stay matte and this chrome is going to stay shiny. And what I did, I especially for a reason went over the green as well, just so my mind could see it, which option I prefer. And we are going to stay matte. We are going to definitely stay matte. But now, don't be bothered like how you apply the top coat. I'm really not bothered. I'm just applying it wherever, even if there is a tiny bit of the green visible. Basically what I'm doing now is I'm protecting my chrome so it is not going to come off. Okay, so we need to apply decent amount of the top coat so our chrome is not going to come off. I love how we can play with different ideas on the go. And it's actually not as hard, to be honest, and I think it's pretty interesting, and I will be doing it for my clients as well. Okay, so I'm just checking did I not miss any places, and maybe I'm horrible, but I want to get those shiny greens somewhere as well. Yay! Okay, I'm going to have some shiny green as well. Just in some places, I really needed this shiny green. Put it inside the lamp, and now we are going to do a sugaring to finish this design. So actually quite a lot of different steps, and you need to, but a summary of it, yes, just so you don't get confused with me deciding on what I want to do. So the main summary of it is if we want to apply the chrome design on top of the chrome nails, we need to make sure the chrome is buffed first, and then we paint with the high shine no wipe top gel, and we can put another color of the chrome. So this is very important. And then we have to top coat the design with the chrome, so it is going to stay in. And for sugar, we need to have all the nails completely finished with the top coat, and then we are going to be able to apply the sugar. So a couple seconds longer, and then I show you the sugar. I think it looks pretty unusual, like it's really nice design. So I've got my, and I'm picking up a tiny bit of the product, and I'm just going to add an extra detail in some places. So now we are painting very fine detail. I think this is going to give another dimension to this design. And again, the more you are going to the end, the gentle presses of the brush you are doing. Hold the breath. I think it is actually really interesting design, and this is not even finish of it. Yeah, I love the fact that we've got shiny matte and then sugar. Really beautiful, kind of complicated look, but not as hard as you break it through. I don't want to overdo it. You know, sometimes when we start doing something, we keep going, and we can sometimes overdo it. This one is a really nice swirly one. Okay, now the other side. So I'm just going to, so this is what we painted on this side. It looks so rich. Press it harder and lighter. So we kind of all the time doing the same technique what we did painting the first lines. And don't worry if you sometimes go over the chrome. Now here I've got some ugly dot. I'm not sure if the camera can catch it. Yes, cameraman is showing. So what I'm going to do it, I'm going to fix it. And this is another tip for you guys. Like, we all do sometimes the designs and something, I don't know, something didn't work, something didn't came out right. And with the next steps, we can easily fix it. Okay, again for the balance. And ta-da! Okay, I'm not going to do any more. So actually this is better now. I want to show you before we sprinkle with the sugar. And then once this is ready, we are going to apply the sugar effect on it. And I want to use the indigo mermaid powder. And this one, I think it is emerald. Let me check. Yes, it is emerald. So it's indigo mermaid powder emerald. Again, some stuffs which I'm using might be, I'm not sure if they still sell it, because some of the things I've got for nails are like even, you know, 10 years old. And then other side, it reminds me of the Christmas, like an old kind of Christmas bubbles as well. I like to always use the lid for, I don't like too many tools, too many products on my desk. So I find it like sprinkle it to the lid is ideal for me. Anyway, once this is ready, we are going to cook it, and we have to properly cure it, so 60 seconds cure, and then I can show you the final look. And I'm really excited to see it because I have never done it. Like, I mean, most of the designs I'm doing is like kind of on a go, and I have never done them before. Some of them, of course, I did it like on my clients, but yeah, sometimes I'm very excited as well to see the final results, and I really enjoy this time like playing with all different things. And I hope you have guys who really enjoy it watching this tutorial as well. I know you are all waiting to see the final results. Like, I can't wait as well, like how it will show those different effects. If you have liked this video, hit the share button for me, please, 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 just so the channel can grow. And so yeah, so it kind of keeps me motivated as well to produce more and more videos. Like, that's why we started almost putting videos every day, because we could see a little bit of spike and a views, and that was so nice. So thank you so much for all the shares you guys doing, and also for all the support as well, like of buying my brushes. So I'm really appreciating those things. And now I'm just taking a magic moment brush to remove the excess of the glitter and to show you the final look of this design. Of course, this finger is so ugly that it doesn't show the effect. I keep one more practice finger on the side so I can apply it on the model without of like, I don't know, almost a rush on something on their hand. The cameraman is always laughing at this finger and he says it's disgusting. But I like it. It let me show you like all different designs. I think it's so nice and interesting look. Yeah, it is really beautiful. I need to go through it like different angles so you can guys see it. But yeah, I hope you have really enjoyed watching this tutorial. Glittery hacks, and bye for now.